You have the Cloud Mobile. They call this the Stratus C8, and you want to know if you can change the battery. Let's find out. All right, when you go to open your Cloud Mobile C8, let's pop that open, and you're having battery problems, it's not holding a charge, something's not right, and you want to change the battery, and you find out that this is just a sticker, you don't have access. So let's go ahead and find out if we can remove some screws and then have access to the battery. Let's get started. All right, the tools I'm using, I've got this electronics mat, and then I use this toolkit, super affordable. Comes with a ton of tools. Let me show you the tip we're using. All right, the tip on the end of the screwdriver, it's Phillips 000 is what we're using. So if you have some other kit, look for the size 000. All right, so we've gotten all the screws out, and we're going to look at this, probably liquid sensor right there, and there is a screw hidden underneath there, so I'm going to get these pointy tweezers. I'm going to take this little bit of paper out. So you can see that, there's a screw underneath there. The paper out, close that up, and now get this last one. All right, so we've got double check that we got every screw out, and now let's see if this easily comes apart. Now, the one place that in other Cloud Mobile devices, you gotta lift this little plastic tab over that. So let's just start here, see where that gets us. A little bit of space, kind of feels easy. All right, so I'm still looking for a good space. This space right here might be good to get this tool to get at least started. Feels like it goes right in there, and it should like pop up easily. Now, let's go around and just gently, to make sure there aren't connections from this plastic cover. There, that's popped off. I'm going to continue going slowly. Just see where you just gently. Does that look like it's comes right off? Yeah, it looks like it comes right off. Continue through gently. Came right off with no other attachments. All right, success. All right, so let's examine what we have here. So we've got a little tab here. It's going to be held down with tape. There's definitely going to be adhesive underneath here. And let's see where the battery might connect. It's probably this is the battery connection. This comes off super easy. And then also, it's going to snap on super easy for you too. So we can go ahead and gently pop that off. Easy. All right, and let's get this tab that just comes up. That doesn't have adhesive. So this comes up this way. And then this one, I'm going to go ahead and use my fingernail and get underneath that adhesive. All right, so now we have access to the battery. So we have to see where to put this device to make it easy to pull that. Okay, I'm going to go for it right here. I'm going to try to get my device or my prying tool underneath here. It's starting to come up. The battery is soft, so I'm going to set it down all the way and see if I get it this way. It's starting to come. I can hear that adhesive starting to let go. I'm going to go super slow just to make sure aren't other connections. I'm kind of having to use a lot of force. Keep going. Let me get another one of these tools. A lot of people say stay away from metal because you might, damage. It's easier to damage. But I'm going to go ahead and see if this one helps me even more. All right, I was able to get underneath. Slowly let that adhesive just release. Keep going, keep going, keep going. And it's come up easily. So that's not bad at all. So there's no other connections. It's just this tiny battery connection. Looks like everything else is safe. Very hard to break anything additionally. So obviously if you are replacing a battery, you have another Cloud Mobile C8 where, you bought it for cheap on eBay because it was broken, but the battery still works. So now let's say that this is our new battery, and let's reverse the process and get it all back together. Let's get started. All right, to reverse the process, we're going to just lay the battery in here, nice and neat. I did bend it a little bit, you can see here, but I don't think that's going to affect the health of the battery. That's just a note to be gentle while you're prying it out. So I'm going to open that tape up like that. See if I can get this to lay flat again. That side's flat, flat. Looks like we're flat. So I'm going to go ahead and press a little bit harder and then get this tape on this side. And I'm going to lay down my green tab. Press that down. Get the tape on this side. And then the battery connector is super easy. If you got steady fingers, you could probably just line it up with your fingers. Let me see if I can do it easy peasy. Shaking around a lot. There we go. I'm going to line that up. That feels pretty lined up right there. I'm not pressing hard. There it goes. Just felt super easy. Got it situated so it was lined up perfectly. So at this point, you've plugged in your new battery. So let's just do a quick test. So on the back cover, so if our cover was on, we got to look at the buttons. Volume up, volume down, and power. So the power button is right here. I felt it click. There it goes, yep. So success. So now we have to put it back on. You can see it's just super easy to put it back on. So if this has helped you, please please subscribe. Thank you for watching. Also, if you are done with your Cloud Mobile C8 and you're ready for an upgrade, here are my recommendations. I run on Samsung. This is being filmed. This camera right here is a Samsung S22. I love the reliability and the ease of use. So if you're ready to upgrade from your Cloud Mobile and you need my recommendations, go right here. If you want to see me, I'll do a hyperlapse again, and I'll put the phone back together so you can see it go all the way together. And if you're done, appreciate you watching. Morgan. What? Okay, there now. So always know when you get them in. All right, we've got everything put back together. Device power's on all the way. I'll put the back cover on, and for the final test, let's cycle all the way off, power off. All right, give me the vibration. I'm going to wait about 7 more seconds. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And do we get power again? Success. All right, once again, if you stuck around, thank you. And if this has helped you, please like, please subscribe. Thanks for watching.